Welcome to Skill-Based Art, a learning resource for art students and artist teachers. My name is Emilio Longo and I'm the founder and director of Skill-Based Art. Today I'm pleased to welcome you to the Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society, which is located on Doncaster Road here in Doncaster. I'm joined today by Jean Sturrock, who is the current president of Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society. Jean, thank you very much for welcoming us into your wonderful society. I am very excited to be here today.
Oh, it's lovely to have you.
Fantastic, Jean. To begin with, the origins of the society goes back to 1969, when three artists got together with an idea in mind to create a meeting place where other artists and members who were in the community that are interested in art could congregate. Can you tell me a little bit more about the history of the society?
The society, as you said, started in 1969 with the three founding members. They actually started in a kindergarten in Templestowe. They were there for quite a few years. Then in 1987, this building became available. They actually got a grant and they ended up building a mezzanine and refurbishing the building.
Fantastic. And I understand even before this building was home to the Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society, it originally was a church, is that correct?
That's correct. It was a wooden church that was built here, and then when the council decided to build here, the church was moved across the road.
Fantastic. And then after the church came the council home, is that right?
Yes, it was the Shire offices for a while until the society took over.
Great. So currently the Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society is placed inside of the Old Shire Hall here in Doncaster.
Correct.
Fantastic. Thank you for explaining that, Jean. Let's take a look around.
Good. Let's.
Now, Jean, here we are standing before this document which showcases the various committee members over the years. So it goes way back to 1969 and it ends at 2019 with the former president, who was Caroline Francis. That was in 2019, and then you came and took over from there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Now, Jean, I understand that the Society offers a number of demonstrations and workshops to its members and non-members. Can you explain a little bit about how those workshops are structured and the weekly timetable here at Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society?
Certainly. I'll go to our classes first, and there are classes on a Monday morning, and that's by Shirley Stafford, who does oil and pastel. And then Wednesdays we have Thel Cardwell, and Thel does oils, and that's in the afternoon, 1 till 3:30. Thursday we've got John Orlando Burt, and he is 1 till 3:30, and he does watercolour. Also through the week we have our self-help groups, which are for members. You need to be a member to probably join that. With our classes you do not have to be a member, and it's $25 for members and $30 a class for non-members. Our self-help group, you need to be a member. We charge $5 a day, and it's just, as I said, self-help. You order your own paintings, but we help one another, and it's a very social thing that we do. It's a social meeting place. We do have portraits every second Saturday, and that's normally $10, and we have somebody sitting for us, which are very well accepted. You know, that we do have quite a few people come to that.
Sure, fantastic, Jean. So you have three staple artists. Do you often get other artists in for artist talks or demonstrations at all?
Yes, we do workshops. We have had, last year we had a workshop with Julian Brewer on watercolour, and they were very well attended also, and hopefully this year we'll have some more. Fantastic.
Now Jean, we're located here in Doncaster, which is close by to some of the landscapes that the Heidelberg School would have painted from. Is there a connection between Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society and the Heidelberg School?
Not really. I think us being artists here, we are aware of the Heidelberg Society, and we sort of look to their paintings and what have you, but not really. No, I don't think. We just sort of do our own thing, is what you'd probably say.
Okay, great. Now, moving on to my next question, Jean, I understand Margaret Bland has been your patron for a number of years. How has her patronage helped the society over the years?
Oh, she has. She's donated, gifts and money, and always been around and is always there. She's only too happy to help over the years. We did actually, just before Christmas, one of our local artists painted her portrait, and we gave it to her at a special sort of morning tea.
Fantastic.
Just as a momentum.
That's great. Let's move on to the second level and take a look at some of the art that's up there.
Okay then.
Now, Jean, here we are on the second level of the building. Looking around us, I can see many fine paintings that have been created with good understanding of drawing, fine attention to detail when it comes to colour, sensitivity of form, tone, etc. How important is it to the society to hold on to its roots in the realist tradition?
I think it's very important, and it goes back to our founding members, and it's continued. We do have a spring exhibition where our members can exhibit their work, and it's judged by a well-known artist.
Fantastic.
And that's really good to encourage, that. Also, I think our classes try and help, you keep to that traditional, our artists that come in at the moment are probably traditional, so
sure,
you can actually come to a class.
Fantastic.
Carry that on.
That's great. Now, in saying that, considering that majority of your students that come here are interested in traditional painting, have you given much consideration to introducing teachers into the society that might be experimenting with other visual styles that might not necessarily be traditional or realistic or representational?
Yes, we have, and we have had. We actually have had one that's come in and tried to do that. We certainly this year are going to look at trying to encourage more of that. I think, you know, a lot of societies now need to expand a bit more than, and do that in the future, for us anyway.
Sure, fantastic, Jean. Now, Jean, looking forward, in regards to the future of Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society, where do you see the society going?
Well, we hope to be more inclusive with people with disabilities, migrants and younger people, and just being out there in the community and making them aware that we are actually here.
Sure. Now, for viewers who might be watching, how would they go about gaining membership in the society?
Okay, you can actually go on our website, which is www.Doncaster and Templestowe Artists Society.org.au, or actually come into the gallery. Our open hours are Saturday 10 till 1, Monday 1 till 4, and Tuesday 9:30 to 1.
Sure. I understand you also have a Facebook page, is that correct?
We do. At the moment it needs to be updated.
Sure, right. Now, Jean, in regards to your advertising on social media, do you think that would be one way of people being more aware of the society and what you have to offer?
It probably would, yes.
Sure.
Definitely. Being an older society with probably older members, we probably could be more up there in the market in the technology.
And is that something you see yourself focusing more so
Absolutely.
on later on
in the future?
Yeah?
Yes, well, we'll
Fantastic.
try.
Yeah, great. Well, Jean, I just want to say thank you so very much for welcoming us into the Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society today. It's really great to see such a society that's still running, that has such a rich history, that's maintaining traditional representational art. It's really incredible when you do go around and look at the paintings just to see how skillful they actually are created, and a lot of the artists are relatively unknown. So for people out there who are interested in learning how to draw and paint in a representational, traditional manner, the Doncaster Templestowe Artist Society is an option for them. And I thank you very much for welcoming us into the society, and I wish you the very best with the society and moving forward.
Thank you, Amelia. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.